just two dudes having a conversation. You're my friend and I trust you.
You gotta drink it now.
Oh,
it's a whole can.
So bad. There's just zero everything in this. Zero fats, zero sodium.
It's a sparkling water.
Oh, it's so bad. Strawberry, but it's ugh. Mm-hmm.
What's it? What do you?
I've never.
What's the worst thing about it?
The taste?
Let me try it.
Oh, it's so bad, dude.
My wife is all about these things, and I've yet to find one I like.
So bad.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
About right?
It like sits on the back of your tongue.
Yeah.
Not in a good way.
It's got a bad beginning taste, a bad middle taste, and a horrible aftertaste.
Like if it had more flavoring, whatever the flavoring is in that,
Yeah,
it would
maybe
be
it'd be
okay.
alright. Do I have to drink that? Don't make me drink it.
You don't. What would you like?
Sprite would be pretty cool.
Okay.
Is that in your fridge?
Yeah.
All right, I guess I'll stay here and just talk to nobody. Go ahead. I'll tell them all about the observatory.
Okay.
All right, friends and fam. This is a podcast called You're My Friend and I Trust You. We're on Back Row Radio. You can find us at My Friend Podcast at Twitter and I Trust You Podcast at gmail.com. All that good stuff. So, last episode, Pudge and I were talking about the the telescope observatory in New Mexico and how it was shut down mysteriously by the FBI. Thank you very much. Crack this open here. Budweiser, I wasn't expecting that. It's Sprite, everybody. Calm yourselves. But, so this observatory was shut down by the FBI very mysteriously. Everybody's freaking out. What could it be? We thought solar flares. Turns out a janitor downloading child pornography with the Wi-Fi.
Which is not funny. I should not laugh at that.
It's not funny, but I mean, of everything that I was thinking, farthest thing from what I thought it could possibly.
Right.
I literally thought it would be aliens before child pornography.
Oh,
so what do you think his name is? I don't think they released his name, but
I have no idea.
Probably Steve.
Probably a Steve.
Or Greg. Greg the janitor. Shame on you.
Come on, Greg.
But apparently they shut it down because they were gathering evidence and building a case, and they didn't want to have people still being able to come in and out of there, especially him.
Right.
And then he catch wind of something and do anything to hurt their case. So I still think it's solar flares and that we're all going to be without power forever.
So I was thinking about this.
Yeah.
So like the newer vehicles that rely a lot on electronics and stuff.
Yeah, Tesla and stuff.
Yeah, so I get solar flares messing with that.
Yeah.
But for instance, now I have electronics on my vehicle, but the core of it's a standard shift.
Mm-hmm. It still wouldn't start.
I could roll start it.
Oh, maybe. But still none of your electronics would work.
But I could drive it, right?
Possibly, I think. Well, maybe. Because what's causing the ignition of the gas that fires the pistons? Is that an electronic spark?
I don't know about that. I don't know. I'd have to think about that more.
I don't know. I'm not sure. But if that is the case, where an electronic spark ignites the fumes, and then that explosion drives the piston, and then that in turn is what cranks the engine, or what makes the engine move or whatever, then in that case, your car you couldn't even roll start it.
Well, I have a bicycle, so
there you go. Pedal around.
that's right.
Yep. It's like it was a book by somebody McCormick. I forget his first name. Get a text. Go ahead.
Oh, I got a robocall,
Okay.
and I kind of want to call them back.
Do it. Yeah.
On
I don't think that they pick up, though. I think it just sends it to an automation.
I'm going to try.
We're calling telemarketers.
Goodbye.
Ooh. Freaky. Just immediate. They immediately hung up on you.
Goodbye.
Wow. That's
butts.
crazy. I love how it just immediately goes to goodbye.
Yeah.
Beep, beep, beep.
Yeah, they can call you whenever they
Yeah,
want.
whenever the heck they want. Also, they're going to start calling you from other people's numbers.
I know someone
Yeah.
who got called from their own number.
Oh, yeah, you were telling me about
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
They're like, what the heck?
Yeah.
Or people, or like they call from a number that's in their phone already. It's someone else. Mm-hmm. It drives. That makes me so mad.
I'm pretty sure that happened to me because I got a call from somebody that I haven't talked to probably 5 years, and they didn't leave a voicemail.
Yeah.
At the very least, text me or
Right.
leave me a voicemail.
Right.
If you wouldn't just call me and then not
Yeah.
say anything after not talking for 5 years. But so, I don't know.
Something's got to be done.
Yeah. It's not legal.
And like, no one answers their phone anymore.
Yeah. Regulate this stuff.
Yeah.
I'll pick up just to mess with them.
Yeah. If I have time, if I'm like somewhere I can do it, I will.
Yeah. Emily got a call, and it was from a live person. Mm-hmm. So I told them how I lost my favorite muffin or cupcake recipe and how it was a real banger, and I'm really bummed that I lost it. Probably like a 5-minute story. And props to that person. They didn't
They
hang
stay
up.
on?
They hung up there. They hung in there.
Wow.
I think they hang up. Well, I don't know, because I'll pick up and I'll sing Africa by Toto or just a random song. Sometimes they hang up and sometimes they don't.
Yeah.
I think it depends on what their company policy is. I think some is they can't hang up unless they're cussed at. I don't know. We were going to talk about something else, I think. At least I was.
We were really banking on this sunspot thing.
Yeah, didn't really work out.
Didn't. But we're trying to power through because I'm pretty sure you're going to be gone for a while.
Yeah, I'm just gone next weekend.
Just next weekend?
Yeah, I leave Thursday, and then I get back Wednesday. So I'll be back by next Friday to record some more. But sad day, and tears. My girlfriend is moving to Florida for 6 months for an internship.
I thought it was 7.
It turns out it's 6.
Oh.
Or between 6 and 7, but closer to 6, I guess. But she's interning for a music therapy internship at Florida Orlando Hospital, which is a massive hospital. It's like a whole city. But we are in a wedding. I'm a bridesman. She's a bridesmaid. It's a friend of ours from high school. I was really close with her in high school. So she asked me to be her bridesman, and what an opportunity. I couldn't say no. Actually, I had to be talked into it. But I think I'm going to like it because I get to walk like back down the aisle with one of the groomsmen. So I'm looking forward to that. I get to wear suspenders and a bow tie.
Yeah. Now, are you wearing what the guys are wearing?
No, I'm wearing something a little bit different. I think that they're wearing maybe jackets as well.
Okay. You don't get a jacket.
No.
At least you don't have to wear a dress.
No, I wouldn't have done it. But I did at least think about it.
Yeah.
I entertained the idea, but I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it because there's going to be way too many pictures and way too many people I know there.
Right.
But Yeah, I think they're wearing more suits, and then my color is different. Like, I'm wearing gray pants. I think they're wearing black pants, because gray is the bridesmaids' dress colors. And then I have pink suspenders and a pink bow tie. I'll be looking real dapper.
Nice.
But then after that, we're driving down to Florida, and it turns out she doesn't have to be at the hospital until Wednesday. So we're going to stop in Savannah. We're going to Savannah, Georgia.
It's like molasses rolling off the tongue.
It's got to work its way slowly through your mouth.
Sorry.
But we're going to get there evening-ish, hopefully around 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
We might have to detour a little bit, like outside of the Carolinas or away from the coast a little bit more than we wanted to because of flooding. But spend that night in Savannah, all of next day in Savannah, and then another night in Savannah, and then continue on down to Florida. So I'm really looking forward to that. I've never been to most of those southern states, like the Carolinas, Virginia, or Georgia. Been to Florida, but I've always flown. So I've never seen any of that. And Savannah's supposed to be super pretty, super beautiful, one of the oldest cities in America. So we were looking at stuff to do, like online, found a crab shack. You can get lobster tails, 2 of them, $20.
That's not bad, actually.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Lobster tail is normally pretty expensive.
Yeah.
But I'm starting to think now that's such a good deal that they're probably just like little crayfish.
Right. So I heard something about a check related to the...
You heard about that?
I did.
So her parents are extremely generous. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Lori. They're paying for all of my hotels and my plane ticket.
Yeah.
So we already reserved our hotels. I already bought my plane ticket, and they compensated me in a check. And I hadn't been into Worcester in a while, which is where a PNC is. I don't know where there's a PNC in Orville.
Right downtown.
The one in front of Bueller's closed down.
Yeah, it's down the...
I didn't know it was
okay.
there. I had no idea because I went to cash the check. I've had it for a while, but I had it in my pocket. I went to go cash it. PNC was shut down. Boarded up. ATM boarded up even. What the heck?
Like some common warehouse.
What about the money that was still in there? But so I didn't cash it, and it was like the next day, and I forgot the check was in my pocket. And apparently I was at the church, thank God, but I was walking into the church, and it must have fallen out of my pocket. And then somebody, a secretary at the church, found it and texted Emily saying, "There's a check for X amount of money with your mom's name on it. Do you want this?" And boy, did I hear about that.
I was told it was like 2.5 weeks that you hadn't cashed this check.
It was a while. I hadn't been into Worcester in a while. It was like 2 weeks.
You're one of those people I can't stand. Whenever the very rare times I have to write a check in my life, but they will just hold on to it. I'm like, I need you to take it now, or else I'm going to spend this money.
Yeah. I still have a $15 check I got from my grandma, and she's now dead. So I'm not going to cash it, obviously. I don't think I could, because that bank account's dissolved.
Yeah, I probably can't.
But, yeah, I found it when I moved, actually. I was like, I've had this for like 2 years.
I have problems with, because like with PNC, you can cash your check from your phone now. I have problems. I'll do that.
I don't have that app, though.
And then I'll put the check away, and then I'll find the check later. I'm like,
Go to do it again.
yeah. I'm like, oh, dang it, I already cashed this.
You should just rip it up as soon as you're done.
Well,
Throw it away.
they tell you to keep it for like 3 days just in case anything were to happen.
Okay, I got you.
But 3 days I forget about it. So.
I don't think I could do it with this check anymore. It's been in my pocket for so long. It's all wrinkly. It almost went through the wash.
What was funny is last night we were after band rehearsal. You and Savannah were leaving, and Emily was standing in front of the stage, and your glasses were sitting on the edge of the stage. And she was like, she picked them up and kind of looked at me like, I was like, just put it with the check. She was like, I was going to say that.
Did you see the new? I texted you the new glasses that I got.
Yeah, are those legit?
Those are legit. Yeah,
That's funny.
they look like creeper glasses.
They really do.
I put them on and I was like, holy crap, I look like my dad. Not saying my dad's a creeper, but they're glasses that you would expect like a 60-year-old man to wear.
Is your dad 60?
He's 56 as of last Sunday. But doesn't look a day over 56. But they're like big, very wide, and they have like the aviator like bar across the bridge.
Yeah.
So like the bar that goes across your nose and like another flat one on top of that, aviator style. But yeah, but guess how much I paid for those?
Did you get them from online?
Yeah, discountglasses.com, shout out.
Were they under 30?
They were 30 right on the nose.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and this is the crazy part. I don't know how they do this. So I went to the eye doctor and had an appointment, or I guess checkup or whatever. I renewed my contacts, got my prescription bumped up a little bit. And they gave me my glasses prescription, which they normally just don't do. It's normally a big pain to try to get that from them. But the nurse there just was like, and here's your glasses prescription or your eye prescription. I'm like, oh, shoot, man. Heck yeah, I know what I'm doing when I get home. So I went home. I went online. I found these glasses. I found the frames that I wanted and liked. And yes, I did choose these creeper glasses on purpose. But they're just for me. I'd never wear my glasses outside of the house. But I found the frames. I got the glass put in and like tapered to my eye or whatever. My prescription put in them for $30. And then I ordered them at like noon. The next day by 10 a.m. they were at my door.
Wow.
How do they do that?
You'll have to send me the link because I got to get some glasses here soon.
Discountglasses.com, man.
Okay.
I lucked out. The frames were really cheap. And then I'd never done this before, but I went on a coupon place online and I got a coupon for $3 off. So
nice.
yeah. But
when you told me to guess the price,
yeah,
my wife really hates it because like she'll find a really good deal on something, and like she's really excited about it. So I was like, guess how much I spent on it, and I always guess too low,
and then you feel bad.
Yeah, she's like, dang it. So I've learned to just like, I don't know, what'd you spend on that pencil? $40.
She's right on the other side of this door, man. Keep it down. He's gonna barge in here and just whoop you.
That's right.
Yeah, but my mom paid. I asked my mom how much she paid for her glasses when she got them last. $500.
No, she have like
bifocals.
Yeah.
But still, what a ripoff.
Yeah, that's what I don't understand. Like buying them from the store, like why it's so expensive. Well, I think what it is most people will get like people who have eye insurance get like some sort of discount off it, so they can charge the insurance companies more.
Yeah,
that's the whole healthcare system, which is crap. But
if you're able to make glasses for $30 and you're selling them for $500 or even $300,
yeah,
it's like a 100% profit.
Right,
100%. But
yeah,
like astronomical profit.
Yeah.
Why would you not do that? That's capitalism, baby. That's what this country was built on, I'll have you know.
Capitalism and God.
Dude, check out this fact I heard the other day.
Okay.
The founding fathers, John Adams or John Hancock and all that stuff.
It's Herbie Hancock.
John Hancock, all those people, when they signed the Declaration, the average age was 27.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Wow. Like the youngest dude was 25.
I always pictured him being like super old guys.
Yes, because that's what all the pictures are.
Yeah.
Like Benjamin Franklin with his old white hair.
Or is it just back in those days? Like
you looked that
your
old.
body was
size. You had like a big fat belly and just balding.
Well, man,
probably, yeah.
Ripe old age of 30. I think I'll die now.
Time to die. I've lived a short and happy life. Wow, Wow, he's pushing 40. Can you believe it? Man.
That's nuts, though.
Isn't that crazy?
Because you think, like, I mean, that's like our age. And imagine,
Yeah.
like,
Trying to found a country.
Right.
And a constitution.
and like knowing that
Excuse
you're
me,
probably
I
going to have
just
to go
burped right into the mic. Let me do it again, just in case nobody heard him.
like
Go ahead, sorry.
knowing that chances are you're going to have a war with a huge
Yeah.
military, and like still you think, no, this is worth it. We're still going to do this.
Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Everybody says all the time, generation following me sucks and they're all wimps. That is definitely the case with those guys, only in reverse.
Right.
Like, I can't even really wrap my head around it.
Like if the generation before them was saying it about them, what the heck did they do? That, like.
Right. I was trying to think about it too. So, what were the circumstances that put all of those people? Because there's a lot of founding fathers. We should not be drinking pop. It's making me real gassy, real burpy.
After complaining about our
Acid
indigestion.
reflux.
Yeah.
So, what were the circumstances that put all of those, I would say, outstanding individuals together at the same time? And brought them together? Was it the fact that there was just not a whole lot of people compared to what there is now? But at the same time, we have the internet now, so we're even more connected than ever.
Right.
So is it we don't need anything like that right now, but some could say that we do with global warming and a bajillion other things. I don't know. I really don't know. But I would have loved to have been a fly on that wall in there.
Yeah.
I don't think I would have understood it. I think they won the language barrier with them talking in older style English. But then also I just think that they were, even with less information and less access to information, they were undoubtedly smarter than I am.
Yeah. Yeah. And just knowing too, like, I mean, they were committing treason. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've
I've never thought about this deeply before.
Yeah. I want that sort of task.
Yeah.
I want that. Because again, I'm sorry to bring this up because I just sound like a dead horse, but my quest for purpose. But holy crap, man.
Yeah.
Think about what you're doing with your life with that.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Doing something for the extreme greater good and what you believe in. You're willing to fight and die for it. You're willing to say screw you to a massive, massive country with a ton of guns.
Yeah. 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 I don't know. It's crazy. And I also think, like, what would have happened, for instance, like, if we had lost in either of the world wars.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, there's a show, Man in the High Castle on Amazon, which is very, like, intense and, like, it's, like, hour-long episodes, so you really have to pay attention to. So I'm very slowly working my way through it. But the premise of it, it's no spoiler, is that the United States lost World War II. And so half the east part of the United States is under German rule. The west part is under Japanese.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And how, like, that whole... It's just really interesting to think about.
I've seen a couple of different comics with that sort of... you wouldn't call it a dystopian, but alternative history, alternative future sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's always very, very interesting.
Yeah.
I really love watching movies where technology has advanced, but I guess it would be steampunk. I don't want it to be steampunk because that just sounds so nerdy, but like blimps are in heavy use in like biplanes and just single prop planes, but it's like 3,000 or 2,105 or something, you know, and it's like massive modern day looking cities, but everybody's flying around in planes and blimps and stuff. I really like that.
Yeah.
That's interesting. But how far are you into The Man in the High Castle?
I don't even remember. I haven't watched it in a while because we started Jack Ryan too, like, as well.
Is that good?
It's not bad. I mean,
Can you watch it without seeing Jim?
it's very hard. Like, once you're a few episodes in, you kind of it gets to be okay. But
Yeah.
it's good. It's so far very well written and stuff. But we also started Brooklyn Nine-Nine, so we are.
Do you have Hulu?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I
So-
really want to start that show. Everybody says it's fantastic.
It's hilarious.
Everybody says it's great.
Yeah.
I think it might be becoming one of the greater comedies of the modern day era.
Yeah, I think it totally is. I mean, and just like everything, like, you gotta give it a little bit to everyone to develop. But
Yeah.
once all the characters develop and everything, it's so fun.
Yeah. And, of course, I'm saying that without having seen an episode. But from what I'm hearing about it, it seems like,
It really is.
yeah,
So that's what we're working through right now.
gotcha. I'm watching through Ozark right now. Season 2 came out.
I've thought about starting that.
Ooh, it's
but
good.
I start too many things and I need to.
It's like Breaking Bad, or especially the first 2 to 4 episodes of the first season feels a lot like Breaking Bad.
Is it Netflix produced?
Yeah,
Okay.
because it's like, and I'm not really giving too much away with this, but it's like a normal seeming father and family, but they all have secrets and stuff. And it turns out he's laundering money for the cartel, and his partner has been skimming off the top. The cartel finds out and they kill him.
Oh.
And his partner had skimmed over the course of like 5 years $20 million.
Holy crap.
So he was like, let me make it up to you. Give me X amount of time and I will launder you $20 million in this amount of time. And they were like, okay, you have a year. He's like, that's not enough time. That's not enough time. They're like, you have a year. We're going to kill you and your family.
Wow.
It's so good.
Huh. I might have to check that out.
It's so good. But you got to get past everybody calling it the next Breaking Bad. And you got to get past your own sort of mental, this feels like Breaking Bad. Because it becomes not that, for sure.
Yeah. When does the new season of Stranger Things come out? Should be soon, right? Normally it's in October.
No, because they just released the second one semi-recently.
Last year.
I think it was, but I don't think the new one comes out until 2019.
Really?
Yeah.
Because they were doing every year.
Yeah. I don't know why. But I think I remember seeing something because we just finished
The
that.
kids are going to get old.
I know. They can work around that.
It won't be the same.
They'll just say like 3 years later or whatever.
All
That's
the boys are talking.
Like this now.
Got stubble.
The one kid got teeth,
That's true.
so
Yeah.
good for him. Sorry if you guys aren't into TV.
We were really, really banking on the sunspot thing to carry us through this episode.
I think we're doing at least okay.
I think so.
Let's just get to 30. We're 1 minute away. Oh, man. Oh, gosh. I wish, and I'm just talking just to talk. I'm trying to find some words here.
You wish.
I wish. I don't have any.
You really were just like,
I was just trying to come up with something.
oh, shoot.
It's been, a long day because I didn't sleep well with the acid reflux.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
What have you tried? What was it? Baking soda and water?
No. Is that supposed to help?
Yeah, it's nasty, but it really works.
I remember reading something about that.
Yeah.
I've been using or taking every day before bed pretty much. There's a pill. It starts with F. I forget what it is. It's like a long word. But I just take one of those pills right before I go to bed, and that works awesome. It's not like Tums. Like Tums works instantly, but then it wears off. This one works like all night. So that's, for me, in my old age, that's the pill that I found that works for me.
Antacid reviews. And you're my friend and I trust you.
At 23, I didn't think I'd be here at 23.
Yeah.
Talking about how bad my acid reflux is, but I did it to myself.
Yeah.
I really did. Eating a pack of bacon for a whole meal,
Yeah.
and that's it. Followed by just a big old glass of milk, sometimes 3 or 4. And then also the eating directly before I went to bed,
Yeah, that really gets me.
like in bed. I used to, this is a little bit gross, but I'll share it because I don't really care. I don't see anybody that,
Right.
I do see people that listen to this, but back row people, I doubt I'll ever see you unless
That's right.
for some miracle we do a live show, which would be amazing.
That would be sweet.
Hey, back row
Hey.
radio. Hey.
Hey,
Hey, back row radio. Or our boss, I guess, Matt.
let's get together.
I'm just going to plant this little seed in your head. I know the radio station's new and it's just starting off. How about a live show?
That's right.
You do the morning show. You got other podcasts that could come.
Yeah.
Fly us out, put us up.
Maybe a nice per diem. I mean,
What do you think would be fair? Like 800 a day? 9?
I mean, I could probably scrape by.
I could make it work if I had to.
Make some sacrifices
In a
for 800
pinch.
a day.
I would totally love to do a live show, though.
That would be sweet.
We've actually talked about that
Yeah.
before. How that'd be a lot of fun.
But right now, it would basically be our parents and significant others.
Yeah. But what was I even saying before that? I'm relying heavily on you for this because I completely forget what I was saying.
Talking about
Acid reflux.
acid reflux.
Well, we're both at a loss on this one. We're trying
Memory
super
loss.
hard. Memory loss. You ever tried those Alpha Brain pills?
I have not.
Do you really need to? I feel like sometimes I do because I'll just forget stuff like this all the time.
Yeah, I do this all the time.
But Alpha Brain, it's like a nootropic. I think it's made. No, that was another one that was made with like shark brain or whatever, shark fat, because that was supposed to be really good for like brain neuron activity. Helps your neurons fire. But this is a similar thing where it just helps your neurons fire quicker. So, how do you feel getting a little? I got something.
Oh, you were going to share something embarrassing.
Oh, was I?
That's what it was.
What about? Oh, okay. I'll do this and then I'll talk about the other thing. All right. Okay, so this is the extent of my grossness when I was living by myself. I had a twin bed for a long time. Got a queen and said, "Man, I have all this room. I don't even know what to do with all this room because I like to sleep on one side because I have a fan. And if I'm in the middle of the bed, I don't get the full effect. So I was just taking up like half of the bed. What do I do with all this space?" And at the time, I don't do it anymore, but at the time I was eating just full meals and then immediately just falling asleep. So I would just take my plate, put it beside me on the bed, go to bed. I would leave plates on my bed for like a week.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Like a hoarder. I can feel the judgment just from everybody listening right now. I don't do it anymore, guys. Relax.
Did you ever get ants?
No. No ants.
Good for you.
Yeah. No ants, no mice, no rats. No spiders. I don't know how.
Yeah, no kidding. If you were just like, well, I'm done. Good night.
It's what? I'd be in bed, just laptop on my legs, plate like on my belly, eating a steak and fries, big old glass of milk, put both down, go to bed. Well, my belly's full, time to go to bed. And that's why I have acid reflux.
You would never wake up and eat the leftovers for breakfast, would you?
No.
Okay,
It's
good.
definitely not steak or anything. Jeez.
Steak and eggs?
That's a great breakfast, but I wouldn't eat just like a dried out dead steak.
Dried out bed steak.
I wouldn't eat bed steak for breakfast. But yeah, I don't do that anymore.
Does it smell like bacon?
A little bit. Might have to end this podcast early to get some bacon. But yeah, I don't do that anymore because I've realized the grossness of it. I will, like, sometimes I'll have like popcorn right before bed and I'll just leave that there. But I try to get it within 2 days. I will say though, and again, I don't care if you judge me, guys, back row, whoever. I don't care if you judge me. I'm past the point of caring. I left, you know how ramen noodles, when you're done, it leaves like that little bit of just watery stuff at the bottom. I think 4 months it stayed on my nightstand. And I finally got to the point where I was like, yeah, it's time to clean up the room. Oh, this thing. Yeah, it's finally time. Went to grab the fork out of there. Whole bowl came with it.
Oh,
It was
boy.
just fused.
How many dishes did you just throw away?
I have, in the course of my career of living alone, which has been from 19 to 23? Yeah, 23. I'm 23 now, but I moved back in with my parents at the beginning of this year. No, I would have been 22 then. So 19 to 22, I've thrown away a pie pan because I left apple pie with, there was 3 pieces left and I left it in my fridge for a year.
Oh.
And I'm pretty sure it was alive. And I got to the point after 5 months where I was too scared to look under the tinfoil. So I just threw that away. Didn't even look at it. I've thrown away probably 2 plates, a few bowls, probably. I had a whole set of like red plastic cups, probably like 6 or 7. All of those are now gone.
Yeah.
So, but I've changed my ways. I really, within the past few months, I've really started to kind of get myself together a little bit. Get myself away from those really bad bachelor habits.
Yeah.
You know? So I'm trying to take care of myself a little bit. Thus, as we discussed last episode, the lemon water, eating a little bit better.
Yeah.
Doing the intermittent fasting. I'm working out probably 3 or 4 times a week. I feel really good. I haven't started to lose my gut yet, but hopefully any day now.
I've heard also that you've been eating a lot with Corey.
Yeah. That's like every time we have a new children's minister at our church.
Youth.
Or youth minister, yeah. And he's around our age. So he's new. So I was like, hey, you want to hang out? We've been hanging out. We went golfing. But every time I go over there, we just chow down. So
Said you showed up with like a family pack from McDonald's.
yeah, I had a gift card for like $12 to McDonald's, and I was like, I think those dinner boxes are like $10. So 2 Big Macs, 2 cheeseburgers, 4 small fries, and 10 chicken nuggets. I couldn't do my half of it.
Yeah.
I had to tap out. But so I should maybe kind of police that a little bit and
It probably would help.
rein that in, or at least make that my cheat day. Try to eat really good the rest of the week, and whenever I see him, make that my cheat day. But yeah. Well, I had a question for you, but we'll just save it for next podcast. It was about what your opinion on There's stuff called Charlotte's Web, which is just CBD out of the marijuana plant. It's not the psychoactive part. But there was a little girl who was having seizures, and they gave her this stuff, and it cured her seizures. Yeah. So, and there was I think in Health Digest or something, there was a article about the medical benefits of cannabis. So I wanted to get into that a little bit, but maybe we'll save that for next episode. That way we have something to talk about.
Fair.
Yeah. I guess we'll wrap it up here.
Yep.
You cool with that?
Yep.
Cool.
Reminder, you can hear us on Back Row Radio on Fridays.
Toot toot.
Starting at 7
a.m. Eastern Time, and then re-airing at 10 a.m.
Yeah. You can figure out your own time zone.
Yeah. We're on at the top of every hour for 3 hours.
You can email us at itrustyoupodcast@gmail.com.
That's right. And please do.
Yeah.
We really want to hear from you.
We would love to hear from you.
Love to hear from you.
Anybody.
Anybody at all. Anybody, literally.
We don't even get spam.
We don't get spam. Have you checked it?
Yeah.
No spam. Spam us, please. You can find us on Twitter at myfriendpodcast at twitter.com /myfriendpodcast. You can find me at DonDonReady on Twitter.
And I'm the Jordan Benter.
That's right. We tweet pretty good stuff. Pretty decent stuff.
Yeah.
You're tweeting about football now.
I am.
All your tweets are about football because it's football season, and I just don't give a good gosh darn.
Yep.
Ugh, football.
I love it.
Nope. Don't like it. Yeah. See ya.
Just two dudes having a conversation. You're my friend and I trust you.